Subscribe to this YouTube channel and please enjoy watching this video. Here we go. Brentford scored 3 second-half goals and survived a late Luton fightback to secure a 3-1 win at the GTEC Community Stadium. Luton looked as if they may have had a chance of snatching a point when Jacob Brown made it 2-1 after 76 minutes, but their hopes did not last long as substitute Shandon Baptiste wrapped up the points for the hosts 5 minutes later. Following a drab first half, Brentford came flying out for the second, encouraged by the substitution of Luton's injured captain Tom Lockyer, as Neal Maupay and Ben Mee put them 2-0 up less than 11 minutes after the restart. Brentford leapfrogged West London rivals Chelsea into 10th place after bouncing back from their defeat to Arsenal. Luton, meanwhile, are 2 points above the relegation zone after Burnley thrashed Sheffield United 5-0. Worryingly for the Hatters, they lost centre-backs Lockyer and Teden Mengi to injury. How Brentford beat Luton in busy second half. Brentford boss Thomas Frank called this, the first top-flight meeting between the two sides, a fantastic story for the Premier League. The first half failed to provide an adequate subplot to the fairy-tale journey of these two underdogs though. Luton's mission to stymie Brentford's rather sluggish attack was not initially hindered by the injury to Lockyer early on as the defender fought on topping stats for tackles, interceptions and clearances. Brentford had 5 of their 9 shots blocked by a resolute Luton backline in the first period. The Bees had nearly 75% possession, although Luton goalkeeper Thomas Kaminski's spill from a Jon Wissa shot was perhaps their best chance. It was a completely different story after the break as a transformed Brentford took full advantage of Lockyer's removal at halftime. They bossed the game and finally put their possession to good use, striking twice in quick succession. Maupay scored the first fortuitously as Mee's scuffed shot was deflected to the striker, who made no mistake from 6 yards. Mee then got another chance at goal from a corner. He needed a Carlton Morris deflection, but it was enough for Brentford's second. Luton appeared to be down and out, but they have form for late goals and lived up to that reputation. Brown was slipped through by Ross Barkley to give the Hatters hope after a fine bit of skill allowed him to slot home. Their optimism lasted all of 4 minutes, though, as Keane Lewis-Potter, a bright spark off the bench for Brentford, forced the third goal. Baptiste pounced on a rebound to finish from close range and put the game to bed. Luton were left with one recognised centre-back on the pitch after Mengi was brought off with a knee injury. Rob Edwards, the head coach, could be without his key defensive duo for games against Arsenal and Man City, first and second in the league, over the next week. Brentford's win over Luton in stats. Brentford have won 7 of their last 9 league games against Luton, L2, conceding against the Hatters in a league victory for the first time since October 2003, 4-2. Luton have failed to win their last 18 top-flight away games in London, D3L15, since a 2-1 victory against Wimbledon in February 1990, losing their last 4 in a row. Brentford have won 6 consecutive home league games against a specific opponent for the first time since November 2020 against Queen's Park Rangers, also 6. Neal Maupay has either scored 2 or assisted 1 in 3 of his 4 Premier League home games for Brentford, as many goal involvements as in his previous 32 such games in the competition for Everton and Brighton, 3 goals. Brentford had 27 attempts against Luton, their highest tally in a Premier League game, with their 19 shots from inside the box also their most in a single game in the competition. Team news. Alfie Doughty missed out for Luton with injury, while Andros Townsend dropped to the bench. Issa Kabor and Tahith Chong replaced them. Brentford reverted to a back 4 with Neal Maupay the only change, taking the place of Christopher Ajur, who was injured in the warm-up. What's next? Brentford have back-to-back away matches to undertake over the next week, firstly at Brighton on Wednesday, and then at Sheffield United on Saturday. It does not get any easier for Luton as they welcome Arsenal on Tuesday, before hosting Manchester City next Sunday, kickoff 2 p.m. Let us know what you think about the entire thing in the comments section below. Additionally, stay tuned and subscribe to this YouTube channel for the latest news and updates from around the world. We sign out.